Alrighty, we're live. Hey guys, this is my Star Wars channel, Star Wars from a certain point of view. My name is Carlos. I'm here with.
Kathy Miracle. Hello, everybody.
Hey guys, and tonight we're going to be kind of talking Star Wars, but not really. I wanted to put something together for one of our mutual friends from high school. He's a great guy. His name's Rich Lanfair, and we wanted to put together a video of our friends, and we wanted to wish him some well wishes and to get well soon. And so, Rich. We love you, we miss you, and we have some surprises for you. So we wanted to bring up some friends who had some messages for you. So let's go ahead and let's see who we have with us. There you go. Tanya, can you hear us?
Yep, I can hear you.
Awesome. Okay, Tanya, you're live. You're live. What do you want? Let me click you over here. Sorry.
Okay. Hey, Rich. Like, hey, Rich, just wanted to say hey, and you're so inspiring because we watch you all the time with everything that you've done, your vacations, and now you're going through all this, but you are such an inspiration, and your wife, wow, you are just amazing, girl. So just keep on doing the things you're doing and get better because you're going to pull through all of this. I believe in you. So that's all I have to say.
Awesome. Thank you, Tanya.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye. Yeah, so there you go. So see, it's going to be probably like less than a minute. So now I'm wondering, yeah, we're going to have some dead space here.
Well, I will definitely also like pitch in here. And, for those who don't know, Rich was in a terrible accident a few weeks ago. And my heart definitely goes out to Rich and Kirsten. And a few years ago, broke both of my ankles. And it wasn't anything like, hey, I dodged in front of a car to save a child, or I was skydiving for the first time. It wasn't even a cool story. I was walking out one step in my front door, and that was painful enough. Being in the hospital, and I didn't even go to a rehab. Came home, and challenges we had with me being at home, and I can't even imagine what Rich is going through. And so my heart goes out to you and Kirsten, because it's when you become all of a sudden where you can't use part of your body, and all of a sudden you don't even realize how much you were using it. And so for me personally too, Rich, my heart goes out to you, and my heart goes out to Kirsten, and you guys have a bit of a road ahead of you with how you're going to readjust your lives and a new normal when you go home. And all of us, class of 87 is definitely behind you, and we're supporting you the best we can from afar. And know that we are here to wish you well. And, with you've got a recovery, a solid recovery, and we're here to support you any way we can.
Absolutely, Rich. And I wanted to reach out again because, again, we've been friends since high school, and you're just a great guy, and your family's awesome. I love your Facebook posts, and I love the Star Wars connection that we have. And in fact, yeah, I got you something here, buddy. The Force is with you, Master Jedi Rich. So,
where's your Rockies?
Right, there you go. Yeah, absolutely.
Because they lost this week. I was at the game on Wednesday, Rich, and they were doing well, and they tied, and then in the end they lost 7-3, I think it was, against the Giants. So Rockies just have not done well without you there in the stands cheering them on. And we know you are a huge Rockies fan. I even wore my Rockies purple tonight in honor of you and your support of them. And they need you back in the stands rooting for them.
That's awesome. I had to go with Star Wars for Rich. So, yeah, again, a huge connection and whatnot like that. So we're just waiting for our next friend to pop up here. We're live. We're just going to kind of vamp and stuff like that. But I hope everything's going to pull through. I know it will, and I can't wait to see you back on your feet, literally, and and whatnot. So that's awesome. Kathy,
well, I can also, for those, we will also be sending people Rich's address. His wife got his address to me. So I will get his address out. I know he has, for people who are following him, Rich has a wall of cards at the rehab center. And so I know that he appreciates so much all of the people who are thinking of him and sending him well wishes. And I know, Rich, there are a lot of people out there that are thinking of you right now and wishing you well And so we want to make sure that you know that there are so many of us out here that want you to get better. And we know that you've been through some surgeries, and being in the hospital isn't fun. You were there for 3 weeks, and God bless you for everything you've been through, and Kirsten, who's standing by your side, and we know your family. This was such a huge shock when the accident happened, and now being at rehab, we all know that rehabs aren't fun either. I bet you can't wait to get home and back in your own bed again.
Yeah, that would be nice. And also, when we first, heard about this, we wanted to do the cards and this and that. Then I had an idea, and I'm like, I got to ask Kathy if she'll help me with this, because I wanted to put together a video message for you, like I said, so you can see us and hear your fellow classmates and friends, and hear us actually wish you, good wishes and whatnot like that. So that's what we want to do, and hopefully this cheers you up and puts a smile on your face, because that's what we really want. We really miss you, man. So that's fantastic. I think I have somebody else coming, but they haven't clicked on yet. So I'm just going to sit there, and I'm wondering, can you maybe send out a group text, Kathy, and tell everybody it's going quicker than normal. So maybe,
I will do
maybe log on a little earlier than their schedules. I don't know if that'll work. So, let me go ahead and get this really quick. And again, this is for our buddy Rich, from your classmates, your friends from high school, and from all around that. You've just made friends everywhere you go, buddy. We all miss you. Let me go ahead and hide that. And let's see, because we have nothing yet. Let's see. Is there, because Bill's time slot is just about past.
Yeah, I tried to go with him.
Okay. And then I'm just sitting here.
In California. I'm hoping I put Mountain States time.
Oh, no.
I'm hoping he understands what that means.
That's awesome. Well, the cool thing about this video is once it's done, it's going to upload to our YouTube channel. We'll send you the link. You can just skip ahead. You can just go click, click, click. It'll be, hey, maybe if I put in the effort, I can timestamp all the friends. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And whatnot, because we're coming up on 7:10, so we should have the next person also.
Yeah. And I told Carol she could jump on.
Sorry?
I told Carol she could jump on.
Oh, okay, perfect. I haven't talked to her, and I wanted to talk to her because she's in the film business. And I had some questions about behind the scenes stuff with Carol. So it'd be great to see her and talk to her. Let's see here. Oh, was that your phone that beeped, or was that?
Not mine.
Okay. Got a comment from Sarah Heel. Hello. There's my wife, Sarah Heil. She says, hi, Rich. It's Sarah Heil. Wishing you a speedy recovery. And then, here we go. Let me go and take this off. Let's go ahead and add, Carol.
Hi. Hey, Carlos. Hi,
Kathy. Excellent.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Frankie, little sister, Carol.
That's how Rich knows me.
Oh, that's great. Hi, Carol. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great, Carlos. How are you?
Good. I was just telling Kathy, I'm like, I can't wait to see you and talk to you, because we don't want to talk in email or text or something.
Yeah, I think we all saw each other last time. 10-year reunion.
Was that 10? No, I was me before that. I was at the 20th reunion. I didn't make the 30th.
I wasn't. I didn't make either of those. Mm-mm.
Oh, so that was, wow. Well, that sucks.
Well, thank you guys so much for doing this for Rich.
Absolutely. What do you have to say to Rich?
Join us. Thank you.
I'm happy to be here. I want to say that I wish Rich a speedy recovery, and he and Kirsten are always in our thoughts and prayers. And we can't wait for him to get back out into the world and show us all his wonderful traveling pictures.
That's
I
awesome.
just hope everything just goes well for them going forward.
Yeah.
Well, good. We really appreciate this. We kind of threw this together, and we were hoping some classmates and friends would show up to say hi to Rich, because I figured a video card, something he could watch over and over on video online, would be really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Rich, Frankie's little sister wishes you well, and we're wishing you a speedy recovery, and we love you. You guys take care.
Awesome. We'll talk soon, Carol.
Yeah, right. You guys take care. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was good to see her.
Carol was right on time, right? That's kind of funny. Oh, Sarah also says, share some random stories.
Oh, man.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead. What was it, what was it, Miss Tuffet? No, it wasn't Miss Tuffet. What was your nickname? You were saying?
Oh,
Bo Peep.
I don't remember. How are you supposed to do the research for me?
Right. And again, for me, please, because I just never, one day it was normal, one day it was that. So it's kind of funny. Well, this is really nice. Like I said, just seeing friends and whatnot. And yeah, this is fantastic. And Rich, I hope you're enjoying this, because it's for you, buddy. This is cool. Do you have any random stories you want to share there, Kathy?
Oh my gosh. 30 years ago. Carol's like, oh, I was at the 10-year class reunion. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was 20 years ago.
That was the last time that I saw her. I didn't realize. I thought I'd seen her before that. I know we've talked clearly way since then, but because of Facebook and everything else. So that's great. Let's see. We're coming up on the next minute. This should have another friend for you, Rich. Give me one sec. Let's see. Something's trying to come through. Let's see. There's another comment. Get well, Rich, from your fellow Star Wars fans. That's awesome.
I didn't realize, I knew he's a big Rockies fan, obviously, because he's always posting things about the game. I didn't realize he was such a huge Star Wars fan.
Oh, huge tattoos and everything. Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. And we bonded over the choice. What was kind of funny is because when I do my live show on Tuesdays, I'll see friends pop in and I'm like, what? And Rich is usually always there and stuff like that. So
oh, really?
it's fantastic. Yeah.
So I have to tell my husband, because my husband's a Star Wars fan.
Is he a big one, or does he collect, or is he just like a fan?
No, he has. I have to tell him about this because he hasn't collected them.
Oh.
So he has little things here and there, but not really the collector yet.
Well, we got to get him collecting.
Yes, he needs to spend more money on something else.
Right. It's going to be spending money on studio time.
We have 2 kids to get through college, or
expensive.
Studio time. We've already paid 1 bill for studio time.
That's expensive. It's a good gig though. Yeah, something popped up and then it popped off. So I hope she can get right back on here. Let's see. Nope, nothing yet. We're at 7:16. Did you get it? Were you able to text anybody else to?
Yeah, I texted Bill, I texted Georgette, and I texted Deanne, because Deanne's supposed to be on at 7:20. So I texted Deanne to come in a little early too.
If any of them overlap, we can throw them both up there at the same time. Make it a party.
Make it a party. Yeah.
On a Saturday night, sitting at home, us 50-year-old.
You and me.
I know, I've been working and working, and Sarah's like, when are we gonna have dinner? I'm like, I'm working, and then we're gonna do this, and then I don't know, 10 o'clock maybe.
10 o'clock.
I think we had dinner like at 10 o'clock like 2 nights ago. The day just got away from us, and we were like, it's 10 o'clock.
That's usually what we're doing, because we have kids. I can't tell you how many times I'm eating at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. And thank God Denny's and Village Inn, well, Village Inns don't really exist anymore, but thank God they're open 24 hours.
Oh, that's right. What happened to Village Inn? Are they going away?
Well, most of the ones around here have gone away. Like there is one down in Belmar that's still open, so we'll drive to Belmar to go to Village Inn.
Nice.
Because the ones right around here are gone. But there is a Denny's that's open 24 hours, far from us. So.
Well, like I told you on the phone the other day, it's like, yeah, we're 3 years away from the senior discount.
Yeah, that is because my husband's birthday is tomorrow. He turns 53 tomorrow.
Wow.
Tell him, guess what, Carlos, when he gets home tomorrow night, I'll say, guess what Carlos told me? Now you're 2 years from the senior discount. And then I'll be 2 years from the senior discount.
Yeah. How did you feel when you got your AARP thing in the mail? Did you get yours?
If I did, my husband throws it away. He gets the mail before I get it. He's probably wants to make sure I don't go ballistic.
We got ours, and I laughed because Sarah's older than me, so Sarah got hers first, and I was laughing at hers, and then I got mine, and when you see your name printed on there, and you're like, oh gosh. Like, oh man, and then you go to Denny's and you look at it
pretty quickly, Carlos.
I know, and then it's all seniors 55 and over. Here's their menu, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Lexi asked Doug and I one time who was older, and I go, well, who looks older? And Doug looks at me and goes, all right, he's 60. Just because I do, color my hair and everything. He doesn't do anything.
Me too.
And Doug's only 6 weeks older than me. He's just looking at me like, you better tell the truth.
Yeah. I colored my hair when it first started turning gray, like in my 30s. And I looked so funny. I laughed so hard because it just looks funny, like black now or something. So
my first time was in grade 25 or 26. I've been coloring that in 25 years.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's crazy. Well, we're still waiting. I'm not sure.
Let me see. Hold on.
Sure. You haven't got any error messages like the link doesn't work or anything, or?
Okay. Let me see if I can do MJ.
We should have probably told everyone at 7, and then they would have just been popping up, and we could have just went ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, my idea wasn't the best.
Well, it's worked on paper because you're like, yeah, 5 minutes, right? Because we'll say hi, they'll say hi. Sorry?
It was good in theory.
I think it would have worked if they were here on the scheduled time.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. We're trying our best, Rich.
Our best. People have minds of their own.
Sure. Did you get any replies or anything, or?
So Pam Friedman had a schedule conflict. She was going to be here, but she has a schedule conflict. So hopefully we can get a recorded message from Pam.
Okay.
She just sent me a message real quick.
Okay.
So let me see if I can get Let me see what I can do here.
Sure. I'm just looking at if there's any new comments. Well, Matt Cordova is supposed to be coming on.
Yeah. MJ, do you know what the J stands for? Matt?
Jeffrey? Oh, Jim Bobish. I think it's Jim Henderson.
Jim Henderson. Yeah, Jim Henderson's supposed to be jumping on.
Let's go ahead and add him.
Okay.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
What's going on, Carlos? Kathy, how are you guys?
Hey, you have a light behind you. Move a little to
Cool.
your left.
Yeah, the lights
There
kind
you
of.
go. There you go.
There you
There
go.
we go. We can see you now. Thanks so much for doing
All
this
right.
tonight. That's wonderful of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
how
no
you doing,
problem.
Jim? How
Yeah,
are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I was
Good.
just
I
talking
seen
about
your post, your guitar post a couple of times.
Oh, right on. Thank you. Yeah, watch those
Yeah, I seen
videos. That's really cool. I was talking about you just on Thursday,
Yeah,
my
they're pretty-
friend. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you cut out there a little bit.
Hopefully all good things.
Well, absolutely, because I was watching football.
Yeah, it sounds
and
like we might.
I was telling Sarah our funny, we were offensive line. I was telling her the funny stories about that with you. But we wanted to bring you on about to see what you have to say to Rich that we can send from you to Rich Lanfair. So we'll go ahead and let you have the floor here, and then I'll talk to you about it really quick.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know how much of a delay there was on the conversations. So, but yeah, I just seen that Rich had that accident, and then Kathy texted. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. You guys got that thing set up so we can kind of give him a little get well message. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Whatever you want to say to Rich.
I just want to tell him, hey, get well. Hope everything's doing good. I don't know if he's still sucking food through a straw or not, but hopefully he'll be eating solid food here pretty quick. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, we hope so too. I think he's still on soft food right now.
Yeah, I started seeing some of his. He started posting again on Facebook here and there, and his spirit comes through his post because I just smile because it's just Rich. Everything, whether it's cooking or it's Star Wars or it's the Rockies or it's his friends or breakfast with his family and stuff. It's just, so I'm looking forward to him getting back. Getting back to life. So this is really cool for you, Jim, to join us and whatnot. And like I said, what I'll have to do is I'll contact you and I'll tell you some of the stories that I was sharing with Sarah while we were watching football. Because I was like, Jim Henderson saved my butt a lot of times. So that's funny. And also
yeah, you guys
Jim,
are looking good. Hope everything's doing good.
Yeah, absolutely. And I forgot to tell you also, I still talk to Tim Harrington quite frequently. And he did tell me, I told him you were friends with me on Facebook, and Tim doesn't do any of that stuff. But he wanted me to tell you hello because, he loved playing football with you.
Awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I don't get to see much of those guys. I'm back in Oklahoma now, so.
Okay.
Wow.
But,
what part of Oklahoma?
That's cool.
Yeah.
We're in the northwestern Oklahoma, up by the Panhandle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. How long have you been there?
About 7 miles. Since November of 12.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, Dad wasn't doing too good, so I kind of picked up the family and we moved down here to help Mom and Dad out. So
nice.
And now they both passed away, so
yeah,
it's just me, and all of our kids are grown up and moved out. And I just here in a couple months ago just got our first grandbaby, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, nice.
That
Yeah.
is awesome.
Grandpa Jim. That's awesome.
Grandkids are the best. You get to spoil them and send them back.
Yeah, none for me yet. My daughter's
There you go.
my daughter's 28, so no, I can wait a few more years. That's fine with me.
Right on.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jim, for
I didn't realize you kept playing guitar after high school.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny. It's a long story. I've been a studio musician. I've worked with A-list talent. I play every day since '86. I picked up the guitar my junior year, and I play at least still 1 to 3 hours a day, every day. It's just what I do. I don't drink or smoke, so I just strum my guitar to like mellow me out, and it's just I just love it. It's what I do. So, yeah.
All right, good deal.
Still going, right? Awesome.
Yep, that's awesome.
Well, take care. Anything else you want to say as we go to the next person?
I don't know. Just keep going around Raiders.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Jim. We appreciate your participation.
Thank you, Jim. Take care, everybody.
No
I'll talk
problem.
to you soon.
Thank you guys for getting me involved.
Awesome.
All right. You have a good one. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye. Well, that was awesome. I haven't seen or talked to Jim. Well, we do on Facebook, but it's really good to see people in person and hear their voices again and stuff like that. Because I was like, Carol, Jim. It's awesome. And I think I remember you. I was thinking about your story about you breaking your ankles. I think you did tell us that story when we were at Jaleesa's for the barbecue. I think I think so. That's where because I was like, I think that sounds familiar now that you tell me that.
Yeah, Jaleesa about it. But yeah, I told you when we were sitting over there.
Gotcha. Any other updates from anybody else or?
No, I sent a message to Matt. Let me see. Let me send a message to Kathy.
That's Kathy Montoya?
Mm-hmm.
Was she in our grade or was she a grade above or below us?
No, she was 87.
Kathy Montoya. I'm sure I'll remember.
Yeah, she was class of 87.
Okay.
She had dark hair, really short.
Oh, got it. Yes. I was thinking of somebody else. That's awesome. I'm just marking this off here. Yeah, the story I have to tell Jim is we were watching football on Thursday, and when me and Jim were the offensive linemen, the playbook was it was too difficult for me. I just really didn't care about football. And if we were on the line, if it was a pass play, Jim would always tap me on the side as we would line up. He would just tap me so I knew what to do. And all the other team had to do was figure it out. Hey, when that guy taps this guy, it's a pass play. Because I was like, I gave up, and Jim would tap me. He would literally, we'd line up, and he'd go tap, tap, and I'd be like, phew, thanks, man. Oh, Kathy's here. Let's go with Kathy.
The special codes.
Right, exactly. Hey, Kathy, how are you? It's Carlos.
Oh my goodness, it's like been forever and a half, hasn't it?
Hey, I was just telling Carlos she had short hair, and then you get on. I'm like, oh, and now she has long hair.
Oh, I know. It's grown. Why I did short hair in high school, I don't know. Not even. It was a dumb idea.
Yeah.
It was the 80s. It was the perm and the big hair. I don't know.
The perm. That's what I had.
My hair was a different color in high school also. It was a little well,
yeah,
fine.
I had that up here too. I get it totally.
Where are you? Because it's dark in Colorado and it's sunny where you're at. So where are you?
I'm in Utah, Spanish Fork, Utah.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, thank you again. Sorry, we're talking over each other, but thank you for joining this because I just had a crazy idea with Kathy, and I wanted to put together like a little video get well message for Rich because I figured he can just click on the video whenever he wants to watch his friends or something, wish him well. So I'll turn over the floor to you, and whatever you want to say to Rich, we'll get it to him. So.
Okay, here it goes. I just wanted to say, hey, Rich, it's been a long time. Kathy Montano. And I just wanted to, I'm really sad when I heard about your accident, but I want you to know that you're not alone. There are people from all over thinking about you and praying about you for you and your family. And we just want you to get better. But remember, you're not alone. That's my message.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. That's awesome.
Gosh, we so appreciate you being part of this tonight.
Yeah, well, thanks for inviting me. It's been forever since I've seen anybody, so this is great.
Yeah, isn't it great?
I was saying earlier, it's so good to see classmates and hear their voices again. And this is a treat for both of us tonight. So thank you.
I want to know, Kathy, how come you look just the same? I'm just wondering.
You know what? Somebody else told me that not too long ago, and I'm like, Oil of Olay and L'Oreal. That's kind of big.
Yeah, I know that.
It's a clean living. Who are you kidding? Clean living, Kathy.
No, well, I don't drink or smoke either, but my 17-year-old daughter's about ready to. I don't know if she's going to make it to our next birthday. I'll tell you what, some days.
Oh,
I know it's hard. I have 6.
You have 6 children?
I have 6, yeah.
wow.
5
Boys,
girls,
girls?
1 boy. My boy's my last one. Yep.
Wow.
So.
Now, did you keep going to try to get to a boy, or did you?
No, I gave up, and I gave all my maternity clothes away, and I said, honey, you're missing something. Obviously, you can't have a boy. And then had an infant. I had a baby. I was nursing and everything. The next thing you know, I wasn't feeling good, and I was ticked. I'm like, you are a dirtbag. How dare you? Anyway, ended up being my son. There you go. So all turned out.
So 5 girls and 1 boy.
Yep.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, keeps me busy.
That's awesome.
What now?
Oh, I said that's awesome. Quick story on our family. I have an older brother, Angelo, and then a younger sister, Monique. And before my mom had my sister, she prayed and prayed and prayed for a daughter. So we got my sister, and then my brother proceeded to have 3 girls. My sister has a girl. I have a girl. Those girls have 3 girls, and we have 2 girls on the other end. So we're all girls ever since like me to now. We have Isaiah, the new baby grandson. So it goes my brother, me, like 9 girls, and then the baby Isaiah. So it's all girls.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm actually grandma too. I have 6 grandkids.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, it's been good. Life is busy though, but it's so good to see you guys. Like I said, it's been, I don't think I've seen anyone since probably graduation. Oh, I went back for that random closing thing. So I saw a few people there, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, Random's now a charter middle school. It's
yeah,
called the Knights, the Knights, and it's just interesting. My daughter, when she was playing volleyball for Highland Hills, we went in there to watch her, and it was weird walking back in to the gym and everything. Yeah. It's just, and I just had dinner last night with Terry Thompson, and I drove by Random as I was on my way home, and it's just weird to be back in that neighborhood again.
Oh yeah. Well, everything's different. I haven't been back for so long, but when I did go back, it's totally changed. It's not the same place. It's changed so much. So, and I wanted to tell you, I'm excited that I'd see your daughter playing volleyball. Makes me happy.
Yeah, she so interestingly enough, if she loves playing volleyball, she goes to school for Pomona. And interestingly enough, my older sister is married to Angie Thompson's brother. And so
are you serious?
Yeah, so it's funny because it's just interesting because we tell her like Angie Thompson was the person to watch in high school, right? Just the spikes and everything. And so so it's fun to watch her play volleyball and everything. I love being able to go see her because it's fun to watch, and so I love that she's playing volleyball. I'm glad.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Okay, it looks like my time's up.
Okay, Kathy, thank you so much
for doing this for us, and it's so good.
No, it was a great idea. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Kathy.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, Bill, how's it going? Sorry, how are you?
Good. It's been a long time since I talked to you.
Yeah.
No, I just talked to him last night. Carlos, that's why I'm saying that.
Oh, gotcha.
Him and I got to FaceTime for a little bit last night, and so it's just an inside joke. But thank you for doing this. I appreciate it.
So how does this work going to Rich?
So basically, we're live on the internet right now on one of my YouTube channels, and as soon as we get everybody, we got like another 5 friends. Basically, whatever you want to say to Rich, he'll hear you and see you, and then I'm going to send Rich this entire video, and then he can watch it over and over and just kind of like skip through the stuff and watch
this message now.
Right? Yeah. So we're going to stop talking, and whatever you want to say to Rich, go.
Hey, Rich. You got to get better, man. You can't fit a walker, a knee scooter, or anything else between the Rockies seats, man. You got to get better so you can go back to the Rockies games. Get well, my friend. Really praying for you, and I wish that this wouldn't have happened to you. But man, if anybody can go through it and beat it, you can. So get well. We're behind you.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
You've been down that road yourself, huh? With a scooter.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I took a knee scooter to the Bronco game, didn't I?
Oh, what happened at the Bronco game?
I blew up my ankle, and I had a knee scooter, and so I and it was like, God, it must have been 20 degrees outside, and I had a boot on my ankle, and I navigated that whole thing, man. It sucked. The only good thing about it is that I was able to park in the handicap parking.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bill and I have been through some adventures together. Him and I went to Park Meadows Mall, and so many girls were, oh, poor Bill, poor guy, poor guy.
No.
And
no.
Yeah, and so then
I'm gonna write that down.
Every female that came up to Bill and, oh my God, this poor man, what happened? And so then I did say, oh, this is his first time skydiving, and or it was, oh, he dodged in front of a car to save a child. Can you imagine what a hero? And Bill was like, stop it. Got so much attention, and I just racked up the stories right and left.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. Well, I'm headed to the pool, so I'll let you guys go.
All right.
Well, thank you so much, Bill. Take care.
Okay, Carlos. We'll see you later.
Okay, bye, buddy. Bye.
Thank you.
That was awesome. See, this would be really awesome if we got everybody like lined up. We can just keep going through them. But I didn't. So I thought that was Kathy. I wrote Kathy Montoya, but that was Montano.
Kathy Montano Taylor.
Right. So I wrote Kathy Montoya on my paper. That's why I couldn't remember who Kathy Montoya was. Yeah. But I remember Kathy Montano. She had the really short hair, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was just telling you, she had that really tight, short hair.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, look how long her hair is.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Haven't heard from anybody on my end.
Okay, let me see if I can get a hold of people here.
Okay. Sarah's flagging me down. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Hello. Okay. Just checking on that end. Nothing's popped up on our side yet. I feel bad. I wish I could text people too or something for you, Kathy, but
Okay. It's okay.
let's see here. That's funny. You just saw Bill last night, you said?
Yeah. So at one point, Bill and I worked for the same company because he does the same thing I do. He works in senior living. And there was one day he posted a picture that just said, just another day at the office. And he was working in Castle Rock. And most of his career has been spent in South Denver, where most of mine's been spent in North Denver or Northern Colorado. And I sent him a message on Facebook. And I said, dude, I think you and I do the same thing. And so we realized we did the same thing, just in opposite ends of Denver and Colorado. And so when this company came to town, he was the very first executive director they hired to launch a building in Colorado. And so it was all memory care, which is what my specialty was. And he introduced me to the owners, and they ended up hiring me as the second executive director. So for about 2.5 years, Bill and I worked for the same company.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So him and I have just remained really close and talk. He's living out in California right now, but him and I every few weeks will FaceTime or talk. We text all the time. And so him and I were FaceTiming last night. So it was just funny. Yeah. And then I had to cut him off because I was going to dinner with Terry. And so I told him, because I have to be out in Indiana next week. So I told him we'll wrap up or finish up next week while I'm out in Indiana. I'll just sit in the hotel. So anyway, we were laughing.
Oh,
We were laughing about it. But yeah, him and I have he has 2 little brothers, so he's always been this very protective older brother for me. And oh my gosh, the practical jokes we played on each other over the years. And
I remember. Yeah, you're telling some stories of that also at the barbecue. I remember that now too.
Yeah, and the one time I thought he was playing a practical joke on me, and in my head I'm cussing him out, thinking I don't have time for this. It wasn't. I thought, because I told the FBI is in my building. I'm like thinking, because I had sent him a singing telegram for his birthday, and this is 2 weeks now. His birthday's in March, and my birthday's in October. This is 2 weeks for my birthday, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, the FBI, he's really creative, whatever. And I'm thinking, I'm thinking I don't have time for this. And then it really was the FBI in my building. Investigation.
I remember that story. Yeah,
I wasn't taking it seriously, and then I'm like, "Oh, I better take it seriously."
Right.
He thought it was hilarious. I'm like, "It's not hilarious. I have the FBI in my building." Yeah,
that's funny. Yeah, I'll see if there's a way I can timestamp the video, because so far, we have had Tanya, Bill, Carol, Jim, Kathy. Mm-hmm. So we got about 5 or 6. Mm-hmm. People, and we're still waiting for 5 or 6 more. Yeah.
So let me see if I can get Terry or Kelly. Hold on.
You have to get Lexi out here to sing some songs to entertain us.
She's at homecoming tonight.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's you then. You're up.
Yeah. She hates when I say, just sing something. She's like, she gets mad at me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, MJ might be able to get on. Hold on. He just sent me a thing saying, sorry, he had a visitor. So MJ might be getting on right now. Let's see.
Okay. Like I told him before, when he would come see me at my store, I'm like, I can't call you MJ. You're Matt. Like, who's this MJ guy? Did we figure out what the J stood for? Is it Jeffrey? Or?
No, but we have to ask him.
I'll let you ask.
Yeah, let me ask.
Because I have a feeling he told me and I don't remember.
You have a feeling he told you?
I think so, but I don't remember. Was it Jeffrey?
That sounds like, did you ever watch MASH?
Oh, a long time ago.
So there was Hawkeye, and then there was BJ Honeycutt, and nobody knew what BJ stood for. It was like a whole episode of what did BJ stand for.
Oh, that's right. What did it stand for? Do you remember?
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to watch the episode again. But yeah, everybody wanted to know what BJ stood for.
BJ
So that's
Honey Cat.
we know M stands for Matt. What does J stand for? Joseph?
I'm going with
Matthew Joseph? We're gonna guess.
Johann. I'm going to go with Jeffrey. Matthew. No, that'd be Matthew Jeffrey. John?
I'm
Matthew
gonna say
John?
Matthew Joseph. I'm gonna say Matthew Joseph.
Joseph. Ooh. I'm going with John, and you're going with Joseph. We'll ask him.
Matthew Joseph. Yeah. Let's see if I'm gonna ask him if he can still jump on.
Okay. And nothing from Georgette or Deanna, huh?
No, not yet.
Hopefully they know that. They probably think that they missed their time slot, so they can't do it, but we have plenty of time to do it.
Uh-oh.
Let's see here.
Terry Hafferland's having problems. She goes, I can't get on this from my iPad.
She can't get on it from her what?
iPad.
Hmm.
Oh, let me send it to her email.
Okay.
Okay.
It's weird because on my end, I keep hearing like these noises and I keep getting like a gray box and the gray box goes away. It's usually not this difficult, so I think we're fine.
Okay, MJ's getting on.
Okay.
Let me.
Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it says Tree. Who's Tree? Oh, Terry. Hold on. Hello. Hey, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good, good. Before we talk, I'll let you have the floor. What do you want to say to Rich?
Let's see. Let me turn this around. There, that's better. Oh, I gotta do it this way.
Oh, I'm getting dizzy.
Okay. What do we want to say to Rich? We want to say get well
soon, Rich. Land period. You got to get back soon. Quick.
And that we're thinking of you, and don't be such a slacker. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Awesome. How you been, Terry?
Awesome. How have you been?
Good, doing well. Things are good. Busy, but things are good.
I love watching your videos.
Oh, I'm sorry?
I love watching your videos.
Oh, my guitar channel?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'll have to tell you guys behind the scenes with it, but it's completely blown up on my end. It's like it's turning into another gig, and it's kind of funny. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Oh, look who's coming up with this also. Kathy, do you want me to bring everybody in at the same time?
I don't care.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on. Hello, Matthew.
Matt.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Suavecito. Hey.
Guys are
There's
killing me.
the man.
What's going on? How are you?
Legend in his own mind.
Yeah,
Right?
there you go.
We want to know what the J stands for on your name, MJ Cordova. We have to know the J.
John. John.
I got it right. I got it right. I guess
Oh my God, that's
John
great.
also. That's awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, Matt. It's great to see you and talk to you. We got this idea to do a video get well card, if you will, for Rich.
Mhm.
So floor's yours, young man. What would you like to say to Rich?
Oh man, I just want to tell Rich that he's in my prayers and thoughts every day. And it hurt my heart when I found out what happened to him, because he's such an amazing person. And some people just don't deserve stuff like that. But he's a born badass, so I'm sure he's going to get through it, come through it stronger than ever.
Awesome. That's awesome. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us. We're trying to figure out like time slots and how to get people on and off and whatnot. I use this channel for my Star Wars stuff for my business page. But I just was like, let's just get a bunch of classmates and friends and cheer up Rich, because me and Kathy were talking about it. And I was like, oh my God, if I got one of these, we'd cry, right?
Right.
We're like, people like us and care about us and stuff. And so, yeah, Rich, we're pulling for you, buddy. And this is just fantastic. So anything else, Kathy, that
I just, like I said, I'm just so thankful that you guys, short notice too. I appreciate so much you guys jumping on. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I know that Rich is going to mean a lot to Rich.
Yeah. Well, we love all of you guys. So
yeah, so good to see and hear your voices. I don't remember the last time I saw and talked to Matt. I know the last time I saw and talked to Terry, but it's been a long time since seeing Matt. And gosh, you're down in Arizona and Terry's out in Oceanside, California. And I know my husband's in Arizona this weekend, Matt, so I know how hot it is down there.
Oh, it's not too bad. It gets worse.
It's really weird. I was thinking of in like at my school site, how we still have to get together via Zoom because they don't want to get all the teachers together at the same time, and how terrible that is, but how awesome this format is to bring people across country together. It's so awesome. So good.
It really is. And to be able to, like I said, this was all Carl's idea, and to be able to bring our class of 87 back together for Rich and wish him well. And right now he just needs the extra inspiration and encouragement. So class of 87, I was telling Carlos earlier, we had a tight-knit class. We really did. And more than 30 years later, to bring us back together just to encourage and support one of our members who are for a rough time. Guys, it's the world.
there's, I feel like we talked to a lot of people that we graduated from, we really all still talk and see each other,
and we support each other. I mean, I follow Matt's posts. He doesn't know I stalk him, but now he will. But he puts such inspirational posts out there, and sometimes they come along so timely, when I'm having a bad day or something. And even if sometimes I'll just go to his page just because he has such inspirational things, right? And he was such a leader for us in high school, being, president of student council. And then there's times when Rachel Perea, because she's such a strong Christian, and there's times when I'm like, oh, I just need to go to see and talk to her. And then, I mean, every one of us has our own little niche in the things that we do and say. And Rich Lamphere had his own things because of the funny things that he did, not just throughout high school, but just even now today on Facebook posts and stuff. And so I think that our class had, while we had our cliques, right, we still had the sports players and the bands and the cheerleaders and the, whoever we had, we all still melded together, as a class. And we were so incredibly strong as a class. And now 30 plus years later, we still are so strong as a class. And people I talk to don't believe me. I'm like, and then when I was telling somebody we were doing this tonight, they're like, you're doing what? And I'm like, yeah, because one of our classmates has somewhat fallen and needs strong encouragement. So we're going to do this. And then like on a Saturday night, and I go, okay, so I don't have a life, but this is what I'm doing.
You're like, we're all old now. It's like 7 o'clock, and I'm like, is it too early to get in my jammies?
Well, like I was telling Kathy, unfortunately, in 3 years we get the senior discount at Denny's. We get an order from the.
Listen to him. He's like, we get the senior discount. I go, shut up. No.
I'll take it.
Absolutely. And you know what's funny thing is, while I have you guys here, because you know me, I got so many projects up in the air and stuff. And I was thinking about whether to do it on the podcast or maybe do it on a roundtable on YouTube Live. I would like to do something, maybe even call it the class of '87, and just have our viewpoints with what's going on with whatever. Like, Matt, what do you want to talk about? Kathy, what do you want to talk about? And just because I think our viewpoint, where one of my niches in my business is, we represent our generation, the original generation for like Star Wars and stuff, and my music. And it's really, how could I say, it's really sought after. Like, people really want to know, because they didn't know. Like, we just take for granted, one day we had MTV, or one day we didn't have it, one day we did.
Right.
The computers, you know, I think it was our senior year at Random, was our first year that Random made it a prerequisite to have a computer credit or something, a graduate or something. And that was like our senior year with floppy disk and stuff. So anyway, with so many opinions and views on my Facebook page, they're all entertaining. I was like, if I just got like 5 or 6 at a time and we just vamped, I would listen to that.
My kids are obsessed with the 80s right now. Like, they're obsessed with it.
Oh, so are mine. Like, my son more than Lexi, but like his first concert ever was going to Journey. That's what we took her to, was Journey. Yeah, my kids are between Styx, Journey. You know, they listen to it like, okay, well, it's decent in the car at least, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But so I think it'd be really.
We took our kids to their first concert was Paul McCartney, so we could say that their first concert was a Beatle.
There you go. That was a great show. 3 hours in McNichols, Pepsi Center.
They did it. He did it at Petco here, and it was 3 hours nonstop. It was amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then Matt, really quick, please let me know whenever you're in town, because I would love to hook up and grab lunch with you and shoot some business ideas by you.
Yeah,
and whatnot, so.
I'll be there probably for a weekend before the end of the year.
Nice. Yeah, please hit me up. That'd be awesome.
And now, while we have you here, you're in my heart and thoughts and prayers today. I know it's the anniversary of your mom's death. And so I always see that, and I think of you on this day, and haven't had a chance to comment on your post. I know you posted something earlier today, but anyway, you always in my heart and prayers on this day. So
thank you.
Yeah. Same for me, Matt. Absolutely.
Hey, Matt.
So thank you for joining us today.
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to you guys, and then we're gonna get to the next people.
Terry.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Terry.
I'll give you a call this week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Awesome. Well, that was fun.
Yes, I think the other one I need to get a hold of. Let me see if I can get a hold of Kelly real quick.
Okay.
She should be super fun, right?
Oh yeah, Kelly, and this is a true story, so I'll have it forever on the internet. My longest phone call conversation, not in high school. It was probably 15, 20 years ago. Me and Kelly, I called Kelly on the phone one night, and I think we talked for almost 4 hours on the phone, like literally. And me and Kelly were laughing. I'll see if she remembers, because we were like, "This is my longest phone conversation in the world." And she was like, "Mine too." We were just going and going. It was so fun. It was just so fun. So I hopefully Kelly can jump on. But it was great to see Terry and to see Matt and to feel the love. That's awesome. So I'm marking them off. Yeah. So it would just be a couple more.
Yeah.
We're coming up on the hour mark. And then again, Rich, you have our permission to just fast forward all the dead spots with me and Kathy.
Not that we're not entertaining. I know we are. We should have gotten some maracas.
I got a guitar within 10 feet. I have a guitar in every room in my house. It's funny. So, yeah, but no one wants to yet. No. That's awesome. So I was right. It was John, Matthew John.
You were. I was so thinking I was correct with Matthew Joseph. It just flowed so much better. So
Joseph's a good name.
I know. I thought for sure I was right. And then when he said John, I was like, oh, you're killing me. Good thing I didn't bet you.
Yeah, a lot of biblical names, Michael, John, and Matthew, John, kind of a thing. But Joseph is right in there also. So
I know. It flowed so much better.
oh shoot! I thought I see. I completely hear this little pop, like this little boop, and it's what the video signals, but then it goes away. So I don't know if it's like, I'm not sure, but at least we were able to see and hear everybody.
I know. And Kathy Montano actually asked me afterwards. She goes, "Could you guys hear me okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, we can hear you."
Yeah. Absolutely. Anything from Todd Lowry at all?
No, I texted everybody. Like, are you still able to jump on? Let me see if I can still reach people.
Oh, Sherry Newell's here.
Oh, cool.
Sherry!
Hey, so good to thanks for joining us tonight.
I haven't seen Sherry since like school. Used to live down the street from us.
Yes. And I'm actually in Dad's house. So I'm in the same house.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Wow. Yeah. Dad's not doing too good. I don't want to do the downer, but we come by, all of us come by, our siblings come by every day and bring him dinner. So then I clean up the house, dust it and stuff like that. So I'm so grateful for my siblings. They're incredible. So yeah, Dad's still here, 53 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's amazing. Mom went home to be with the Lord back in 2013, and so we're just grateful. I mean, I was just grateful to have that community feeling and everything. It was just nice,
Absolutely. And I'll tell you some more stories about that. But first off, we wanted to do, me and Kathy wanted to get some of our old classmates and friends and do a little like get well, good wishes video for Rich.
No.
So I'll turn it over to you, Sherry. So whatever you want to say to Rich, this is going right out to him.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I didn't hear you. You went in and out.
Oh, okay. How about now? Can you hear me okay now?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Okay. So me and Kathy just wanted to put together a little video get well message for Rich. So stage is yours. Whatever you'd like to say to Rich, we'll make sure he gets it on this video.
Okay. Well, I wanted to tell Rich that I wish him well. There was one thing that I wanted to let him and Kristen know, that I love some of their pictures, but I love the sparkle in both of their eyes. I know that they truly love each other. And I know with that amazing love that they're going to make it through it. And just you guys, I love your sparkle. I know there's some good smiles underneath there, and I just wish you the best, and I wish you well. And just take it one step at a time, 1 inch at a time, 1 second at a time. I know you guys can do this. God bless you guys so much.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Go ahead, Kathy.
I was just going to say that is so heartfelt, and I totally agree with you. I love seeing their posts because they are, you see some couples and they are such a perfect match for each other. And Kristen and Rich, you can see it when they post things on their Sunday morning brunches that they go on, and when they go to the Rockies games, and when they do different things. And I think during COVID, when they were having their game night thing, it was so funny to watch. They're like, everybody shut in, we're going to do game night. And it was,
dance videos.
Yeah. It was so funny. And while we all know that there's no perfect relationship out there, we all know that. They just exude such a perfect couple, perfect match for each other. And I think that they lift each other up when the other person needs it. That's kind of what they portray. And so this can't be easy for either one of them. It really can't be. And so
No.
this is just as much for Kirsten, and I can't ever say her name right. I'm so sorry. But this is just as much for you as it is for Rich, because we know that you need the support too. Because you are his rock right now and his strength, and we know he's leaning on you to help get him through this. So these well wishes are just as much for you as they are for Rich right now too.
That's awesome. I love their dance videos. Always cheered me up. I would just look at them and just be like, great couple. They're just a great couple.
They are.
That's awesome.
Definitely. Yeah, I definitely noticed that right away. Just how she even said, Kristen said, I miss him. I just miss him. And, I do understand that. And I feel for that. So I definitely do. So, yeah. And I do. I love their posts. They're so much fun. They giggle. And I usually see my post and stuff at night, and I'll be giggling in bed. My husband's like, what are you doing? And I'm just like,
That's funny. That's awesome.
Well,
please, stay in touch, because every time I'm in the area too, because we were on 74th and Elliott, and Tim and Troy and Johnny and everybody was just down the street, and so I always drive through the old neighborhood, and I can still pick out everybody's houses up and down every street. And then I was there this summer, at least a couple months ago, and they started tearing down Skyline. And
I know.
It's gone now. I was there like 3 days ago. It's completely gone. It's like literally a parking lot to the new school. I pulled over and got out of my car and was just like, oh my gosh, it's gone. It looks completely different. So
yeah, and it was tough. It was tough to see it go. It was like, oh my gosh, but it's beautiful now, and the resources are amazing for the kids. But yeah, I know I was a volunteer parent for years down there. My son went there, and I was a PTO president gal, and I put up that big sign, that they put out. We made money for that, and I'm like, they didn't keep the sign. I was like, wait a minute, they didn't keep the sign. Wait, I did that.
That sign up.
Right. That's awesome.
Wait a minute, so.
That's awesome.
So it was really funny.
Well, awesome. Well, again, thank you for taking time out on a Saturday night to come join your friends and to wish our other friend get well and whatnot. So we really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Sherry.
Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And on such short notice too. Thank you for being a part of this tonight.
Oh, well, thank you for inviting me, guys. I love that we're keeping in touch. It's amazing. I love it. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, take care.
Bye-bye. Talk to you soon. Thanks.
Okay, bye. Aw, I haven't seen Sherry in forever.
I know. It's good to see. And she's always been so bubbly and sweet and right.
Yeah. She was always that one. She was just always a good person. You could just tell, like, again, the good apples,
Yeah.
So I think we're just waiting on Kelly.
Yeah, I was trying to get her to jump on, so I'm not sure if we'll see.
Did we give up on Georgette and Deanna and Todd?
Yeah, let me see.
So we'll wrap up.
I've sent Georgette, Deanne, and Todd 2 messages.
I was thinking, like, again, Class of '87 podcast or something, but because what really got me thinking, and tell me, like, if this is like a bad idea, be honest with me, but I was like, we have so much in common and we have so many memories of what it was like. But what kind of spurred this is because I had like 10 friends that I was really close with. And it was like 5 opinions were this way and 5 opinions were that way. And I'm like, we all kind of started the same way. How did we get here? And that's almost what I would want to ask, because some of my friends are so stance on this side and some are so stance on this side. And we're also friends and whatnot, but it's kind of like, I'm like, wow, like what a great, like, I would just listen to those points of views of kids that grew up from like 10 to like now. Like in 40 years, your life is taking you this way, mine's gone this way. Where are we at on these issues? I just think it would be really, I think it'd be, again, entertaining and it'd be informative. I think it'd be a good thing, you know. So.
Interesting. I mean, it's interesting to see what your viewpoint was when you were 18, right? You know, and what your viewpoint is now. I mean, life experiences definitely change your opinion of things, right? Having kids changes your opinion of things, right?
Yes.
And it's interesting because you have one daughter, right? Right. So, and that's the same with me. I mean, I have one daughter. I mean, I'm helping raise another child because, you know, Doug's son, and Doug has the 2 older children, and then his oldest son has the 3 grandkids, and so having a blended family. But, you know, to hear Kathy go, oh yeah, I have 6 children. I'm like, oh my God, 6 children. I'm barely making it with 1 child, you know, and staying sane. So it's interesting because I think your perspective definitely changes. And for people who have no children, I think your perspective is different as well. You know? So it's interesting because like I think of like Sheila Gudenkauf, she grew up in a large family, and her and Tom have 4 kids. I just think, I don't know how people do it. I mean, it's hard enough for me to keep my schedule with, and like I said, Doug and I, the last 6-7 weeks, we've spent 10 nights together, I think, because he's traveling, I'm traveling, he's gone. And like I said, last weekend he was in Grand Junction. This weekend he's in Phoenix. Tomorrow, you know, he gets home tomorrow. Monday, I head off to Indiana. And like, and last year when everybody had to do online teaching, they had to be working and they had to be a teacher because their kids were online. I'm like, oh, thank God our kids are in high school and I don't have to do that. You know, they're so much efficient. I just don't know how people do with more than 1 or 2 children. And then she said, oh, yeah, I had 6. And she says it like it was nothing. I'm like,
yeah.
Like financially, like how did you get them to sports? How did you get them to this? And okay. And you're insane still.
Yeah. That's the hardest job has been parenting. Absolutely. But, you know, building that relationship, like I said, I'm so glad that I did that because Brittany's everything to me. And I just talked to her the other day, like yesterday, I just called her up. I was just feeling like, nah. And I called her and she's like, hey, Dad. I go, hi. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nah, I just feel poopy. And she's like, me too. And I'm like, you want to go get lunch and just hang out? And she's like, yeah. And so immediately I was cheered up and I drove over to get my kid, and me and Brittany had a great lunch. And, you know, it was just like, it's just, I don't know what I would do without her. But, you know, for my chair, one of my regrets in life is I really wish I had more kids. I really just wish I had at least like 3 or 4. Like I really do. Like I feel a part of my soul is like sometimes missing. And sometimes I have a hard time with that because I really want to be a parent. I want more kids. I want a brood, a gang. I want to teach. Like I want to like, come here, you know, boys, girls, whatever. And so I didn't get to do that because I won't have any more kids. And it's just Brittany. So it's just going to be grandkids, I guess. But that's one thing that if I can go back, I would have definitely had more kids. So, you know, as far as being able to raise them all, it would have been very, very difficult, but I would have did it, you know.
People find a way. I mean, I wish I would have had more too. It just wasn't in the cards, you know? And so, and even like when Doug and I first got married, I mean, I was at 45 years old and I was like, we could have a baby. He goes, we're not having a baby at 45. It's not happening, you know?
Right.
After having the grandkids, like he already had 2 grandkids. We had the grandkids one day and I was wiped out. He's like, you still want to chat? You still want to
I know. And it is easy to say it now, hindsight, right? Like, I wish I would have had 6, but who knows what would have happened. Well, it's your call, Kathy. It's a little over an hour and 15 minutes. We can just tell Kelly and Georgette and whoever, just do a pre-recorded message and put them on that link.
Yeah, let me try one more time with Kelly.
Okay.
Let me just try one more attempt with Kelly because I tried everybody else twice. So let me just try one more attempt.
Okay.
Wait, 2 more. Let's just see. And if not, we can call it quits.
Sure.
Because everybody else I tried twice. But this was, I mean, we actually got a lot of people. How many did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus you and me. Not bad.
That'll work.
And maybe we can get people who can do some recorded messages since they missed it. And it was really great to see, like Matt and Sherry and Kathy and
Terry, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was so good. I mean, when Jaleese got married, Terry flew out here. So I saw Terry about 1.5 years ago when she flew out. So, and Terry, whenever she's in town, I try to see her if I have an opportunity to, because she'll post like she's coming out to see, she'll send the boys. But, so it's so nice though to have been able to see everybody else.
Right. Absolutely. I agree. I completely agree.
I almost would love to see Rich and Kirsten's reaction,
Right.
And I know we're not going to be able to, but like,
is there a way to do that?
Reaction? I mean, because I like you said, if I were to get this for my classmates and I were to get these messages, I probably would bawl.
Yeah.
Somebody that, that people took the time to do this. And I'm sure he's doing that with the numerous cards that he's getting,
Right.
People really do care about him and are thinking of him and Kirsten, and that they know they're going through a tough time, and they know that this isn't easy, and that they know he still has a long road ahead of him, and that he's going to have to find a new normal, and this isn't going to be an easy road for him. And I just think he posted just the other day, he's able to transfer himself to a wheelchair, but he's still not walking, And so this is, and who knows the challenges we're going to have to look at because of the house. So, they're just really, really at the beginning of this recovery.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, and like you said, it's for Kirsten, sorry. Somebody beep. Again, just to help her pull through with this also, because again, we're both married. And if we're not without our significant other, we know how difficult it is, because I'm like, Sarah,
I know.
And I don't know what I would do. And it's kind of funny because it's like, how the heck did I do this without her, before her, kind of a thing. It's kind of like, wow.
I know. And it's the same for me. I mean, Doug, well, even tonight I had to text him and say, where did I do this? But
where's the speakers?
Doug and I have been married over 6 years now, and he's my best friend, and he's my rock, and he's and it's I can't even imagine where to happen, and so I know that they've been married a long time, and I'm sure she does miss him, and you miss that relationship, and you have to find a new normal. And what does that look like? And they still don't know yet. So.
Right. And like you said, you were asking Doug at the beginning of this, like, where's the speakers? I'm asking Sarah, how do I add Sarah? So we're useless, Kathy.
Maybe you and I weren't the ones to do this tonight.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Well, I'm not hearing anything from Kelly, so
okay.
If I hear from anybody, I can tell them to record something and send it to me, and then I will get it to you, and we can, in the next few days, get it wrapped up to Rich and send on to him. And my final thing would be, I wish you nothing but the best, and continue to be in my heart and in my prayers for both you guys. And should you guys need anything, I know right now you probably don't know what you need, and you're just taking everything day by day, and sometimes hour by hour and minute by minute, and that's okay. And it's okay. And I'll tell you, just like I said when I had my accident, it's okay to have the bad days, and it's okay to have the bad moments, and it's okay to say this sucks, and it does suck, and but you'll have your shining moments, and you'll have your silver moments, and you have each other. And that's what matters most, is that you have each other.
That's awesome. And also, Rich, to echo exactly everything Kathy just said, the sentiment is true. I just want to, again, reassure you that you have a very high midichlorian count. So you're going to be fine, I promise you. And again, anything you guys need, either one of you, books, Band-Aids, babysitting, whatever it is you guys need, just let me know and I'm there. I have your back. Always have, always will. We love you guys. I wanted to do something with Kathy and hopefully put a smile on your face, Rich, because again, you have a lot of friends. And to quote again, a favorite group of ours, the Beatles, the love you make or the love you take is equal to the love that you make. So there you go. There's a reason why we're all here for you, because you're just a great person. So get well soon, buddy. We love you and enjoy, and we'll talk to you soon.
We love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.